gonna be Justin. Set up, Turbo's unchallenged. He couldn't get it onto target. It's gonna be Turbo. He's not gonna miss that though. 2 minutes it took, but it's been all NRG in game one.
Cheeky finish by Turbo. He just looked up and saw, oh wait a minute, the ball's coming right at me. I know what to do. It's necessary to keep one player down the line, one player down the middle. Where do you really want the ball to go in that spot? Nobody's sitting back. There's a nice air goal by Shock. In fact, that's going to be the first goal for Soniqs. Easy as you like. Right down the middle. NRG with no defense to speak of.
Yeah, Shock just got one of those surprising extra touches that takes it higher than you ever expected to go.
Overcommitting all that often.
You will miss the ball. Another demo as well. That leaves only one player left. And unfortunately, he is going to get wiped off the goal line off this monster bump.
That is outrageous. I mean, I said that bumps and demos might be a good strategy against Soniqs.
This time, and Dapper will win the challenge, only as far as Justin. Minute left on the clock. Justin for the double! And he's rocking and rolling in game two.
Well, it looked like Justin accidentally side-flipped after popping this ball up, but he's so fast to recover anyway that it doesn't matter. Still gets a clean hit on the ball.
The other team. And against NRG, it is proving to be their detriment. There's number 4. NRG simply cannot stop scoring in this series.
This is just too good for NRG now. And other teams are yet to play today.
Can't find the target though, and a demo is going to mean that Safu's the only one back, and he can't reach it.
Wow.
Thunderous shot from Garrett.
And that is a punish, not on NRG overextending, but on Soniqs overextending. But look at that. Safu, he was sitting pretty far back on that one. In general, when you give NRG the confident start that they've had, then like we said, they might just be unbeatable today. And this is the problem with Soniqs' strategy. They've given NRG the start that they want, and now they're making plays. What a pass by Garrett. Turbo gets another one.
What are you supposed to do against a team that is playing this well?
They'll see, okay, actually that works pretty well against NRG. That looks a lot better for us. Let's try that again next time we play. But, you know, what's likely to happen is what we're seeing right here. It's just going to be more NRG. They're playing so well right now. They're running off the ball brilliantly. 1-0 already.
How well is Justin striking the ball today?
What to do against NRG today?
I think the series so far, Johnny, has shown why it's so crucial to have a good start to a series. That's top corner. Justin is up to a hat trick. But I feel like this score almost proves my point even more. The first game, a bunch of sloppy goals, but it was still a lot of space being given over to NRG.
Yeah, huge win for NRG, not just because they got the win, but because the way they've done it. A massive blow to Soniqs. That's the most crushing defeat they've had all season by far.
Oh, a pinch off the wall on the pass! What a pass from Atomic to Illusion! Ghost strike first, look at this!
Illusion even back passed that over to Atomic, would grab some boost to get back into the play.
They might not need it.
Oh,
they
somehow
might need
Squishy muscled this one by. And this was brilliant from Squishy. It really was. He just goes in, pops it, and then goes for the bump on Illusion. He actually got that bump.
Cloud9.
Especially on the one play where Illusion back passed to Atomic. That was a beautiful play. And the only goal that we saw from Cloud9 was that Squishy solo play.
Oh, Illusion! Ho, 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 ho! Starts off with a bang! Look at this setup from it.
Beautiful timing. You saw as soon as Illusion popped that ball.
It surprised me if they somehow found a way to take this set. It's a long set. It's a best of 7. And another double tap. This time by Squishy to tie the game.
Squishy says, okay, I see your double tap. I can do one. Boom, right over Miss. Miss, you saw him jumping up, trying to get in the way, but...
Territory up again, up high. Illusion. That's a good first touch back to Atomic. The shot is good, and Ghost have a lead.
And it was only a matter of time. Cloud9 was being starved out of boost. Gimmick had 5, Squishy had 12. Torment got boost, but he was all the way back in the corner.
There for the challenge. And now missed on the air dribble. And Cloud9, they're forced to wait because Oh, and it just goes under him. Miss just pops it over the team, and it's insurance late for Ghosts. Ooh.
You can see there, perhaps they thought he was going to go for a flip reset.
Against NRG in game 2. We'll see if they can figure it out. Atomic on the flip reset. He'll pick up the first goal. Ghost keep rolling.
And this is why they expected Miss to hit his flip reset. Everyone on Ghost has the ability of perfectly timed air roll.
Atomic stopping the Cloud9 transition. Torment high ball for Squishy, and it'll be a tie game. Devil on the backside. Doesn't matter. Cloud9 keep themselves in it.
And Squishy's been scoring everything for Cloud9. Another good pass. Squishy gets up high.
Flip just to make a touch, and he loses the challenge anyway. Here's Atomic.
Oh,
Gets
Atomic!
under it. Oh, get back to it! Atomic is insane!
Atomic! He destroys Squishy's mind. He gets the flip reset and the dunk. That was one of the most incredible goals that I have ever seen.
You can't. Right now, well, okay. They'll pick that up. They win a challenge clean, or Squishy does, and he continues to be the only player on Cloud9 to be able to score anything.
This is a Squishy versus Atomic shootout right now. All game.
Oh.
And that time, Torment getting denied. Squishy with a hat trick.
And make no mistake, this is all set up by Torment's initial touch here. Atomic makes a great save, but it bounces straight out into Squishy, and he puts it in again.
Shot. Chance for Atomic off the backboard, drops it down, and Gimmick's there.
Oh, that's a good pass. The shot's denied by Gimmick. Now turn on defense, as here comes Squishy again off the corner. Pass to Gimmick. Goal! Gimmick scores! Cloud9 with the lead.
And this all dates back to right there. Illusion touches the ball when Atomic was going for the clear. Atomic could have had the clear easily.
Miss. Trying to keep it close around the corner. Another chance for Atomic. He actually gets it by Gimmick. Atomic the Gunslinger strikes for Ghost.
He is so fast. Look at how quickly he gets up. Gimmick started halfway up the wall. And Atomic still gets up in time and beats him out.
Atomic quick reset available. It's just to slow down Gimmick. Illusion, no 50 for him. Every boom back downfield. Squishy trying to stop it. Oh, what a demo. It net wide open. Atomic high. Does he have it? No, it bounces straight down. Illusion shot. Good. Ghost. One series. One game left. What an overtime.
And that was close. It hit off the crossbar, and Atomic couldn't read it. Fortunately for him,
they somehow crawl their way out of it, and we're underway in game 5. Ghost trying to take out that very Cloud9 team here in 5 games. And it starts with a goal from Atomic. It just does not stop for this man. It is Atomic going nuclear.
and it was a wonderful challenge from Illusion. You saw him positioning for that 50-50 demo, and he was getting the corner boost steal. We see Mist low on boost. Atomic's trying to air dribble to buy time, but he just takes it all. Unreal. Atomic with an air dribble, full field.
Air dribble, James? That's an air strike. Target locked.
He's really looking like one of the best players that North America has to offer in this series.
And, you know, during
oh my goodness. Jorby, this
James,
was sick.
It was sick. Go for it.
Look at the wave dash. He wave dashes to the side to kick the ball up the wall.
Cloud9 of all teams. The rest is a
It's a
formality.
tough way-
The ball touches the ground.
A tough way to end their season. Cloud9 losing in 5 games to Ghost, but Ghost will be moving on. They'll play the Soniqs now. And if Atomic can play like he was playing in this series, that certainly is going to be a tough series for the Soniqs.
Certainly the Soniqs don't want to go down without a fight, and there's a back post shot. It's saved by Atomic in the end. Them two on offense have been so strong. Here's a shot from Atomic, starting off where he picked up from last game, and he gets the first goal for Ghost.
He is unstoppable. Dapper, I like the idea to get that hit out, but it was just a little bit too plain.
40 seconds left. It looks like the Soniqs might not have much of a fight here in game 1. 4 goals now, 2 in favor of Atomic, and Ghost running away with it.
And this time, it's Ghost doing what Soniqs do so well, moving the ball down the pitch, that train, so they can carry it out, find a pass in the midfield, keep their possession going, and also find some solid passes across the pitch like that one to Atomic. This is the Ghost gaming that we've been waiting to see all season long. Things are finally clicking for them.
And it's the Atomic that you expect to see, just a monster on.
That we've seen Ghost make a step up like that since season 4, but Shock is going to cut me off, finally get the ball rolling, and get Soniqs on the board.
And Safi was the one to pop this one up. Shock to put it on target, but really it was just a backflip, or side flip, excuse me, by Mist. Could be it. Atomic to pop it up, looking for one more. Illusion's there to put it home, and Ghost back in the lead.
Ghost Gaming are completely infiltrating all of the defensive side of Soniqs. They're taking the boost. They're getting these great, fantastic plays.
Haven't seen much. Here's Mist trying to get a second touch. He does on target it in, and the Ghost Gaming take the lead.
All of this stemmed from Atomic's challenge there. He was aggressive, he got the demo. He might not have won the 50, but even that demo, the aggression, the slight panic on the dribble, if he just turned a bit more, but a good give and go from Shock and Dapper. Great job going down the field. Now Safi with the shot. What a save on the upper corner from Mist.
Dapper backwards, and Safi still having to make goal line saves and off a Shock. And somehow the Soniqs come out with it.
Keep the pressure up. We'll keep trying to make and force mistakes, because eventually we're going to find something. And there's Illusion. He does find the back of the net after a mistake has been caused from Atomic.
And I was scared. I thought he missed it, and Atomic forces the issue, diving through that ball. Mist gets a fake, has an open net, and it's a 2-goal lead for Ghost.
Ghost Gaming. To say in one word for what this level of play is, it's just polish. Every decision, every attempt at going for a 50.
A lot of Soniqs fans asking where the offense has gone for this team. They have looked good through the regular season. Here's one now, pass out to Safi, and they finally get one on the board here. And with 1 minute and 57 seconds left, plenty of time to get back into it.
It took a solid midfield pass. They recognized Atomic and Mist both on the back end, and this time Safi.
What can he put together in the last seconds? He's dunked away by Illusion. Ghosts just have to kill this one down, and that's it. Illusion off the back wall. Shock still keeping it alive for the Soniqs, and nobody goes for it on the Soniqs, and Ghost will clean sweep here against the Soniqs 4-0 and a commanding win.
Wow. Huge performance.
JNaps dunked away, and it comes down to Justin in an open net for him to put it home. NRG on the board first.
You love to see the reaction from Justin with that pinch across Garrett. G hits Justin right in the perfect spot.
And just not letting G2 into their own game plan, and there's Justin once again to put it away.
You just talked about it, Corelli. It's all about punishing these mistakes. Garrett G, he's given so much space. And I'm looking at Rizzo, who had needed to make a decision. He only had about 28 boosts remaining in G2.
Rizzo gets beat just over his head, and Justin to put it away for NRG.
And he did it all himself. He started out in the corner, won the challenge, beat out the defender.
He now pressing Justin, looking for a double tap. He can do it off the crossbar and in. NRG a 2-goal lead.
He is too clean with it right now. Justin, look at how fast he is into the air, and then gets the double touch, perfectly reads it off the backboard.
Demo's coming out. Now here's JNaps, just turbo pulse to beat over the back shoulder, and G2 on the board.
This is it, the classic G2. Look at that, Rizzo, the side touch to Chicago, and then he clears it across for JNaps with there's space. We saw earlier Rizzo was getting involved. He had a double demo.
Rizzo once again might just carry it himself. Almost a beautiful goal from Rizzo. Here's JNaps and G2 pressing the issue. Chicago top corner, and a 2-goal lead now for G2.
The JNaps Chicago duo set up from Rizzo. You saw that beautiful backboard triple touch, clearing the ball all the way across the net. It set up his teammates, some passing going between them. Now G2 really stepping it up on the mechanic side, but Justin, he's going to try and get one here. He does, and finds the back of the net.
What a shot from Justin. I was not expecting this, because you saw a player in net, and he just slips up the wall like that. So smooth.
Mechanics we've been waiting to see. They just needed the first 2 games to warm up, and Chicago finishes it off with the 5th goal.
Yeah, great way to cap off this game 3 for G2. They get back into the series before they're put on match point. Something dangerous
Double.
as Justin's going to get a second touch and down. He just does not miss those shots.
He doesn't miss ever. It's off the backboard. And I want to say that it's routine for Justin, but I don't want to take away.
A great start for him, a demo
Oh.
for Rizzo. Can he turn back around? He'll do it himself. He opens up the gates and then pushes through.
Rizzo says, you know what, Justin, you got a mechanical goal. I'm just going to take out your defenders and completely destroy anybody in my path. It's been more of a dirty, gruesome battle between who can get physical, but Rizzo, he's not bumping anybody. This time he's shooting.
And I love seeing these types of plays because the pass off the wall comes off so quickly, and you know Rizzo knew it was coming and quickly up to it, does get it, and everyone went back to the net, leaves space open for Justin, and you simply just cannot do that.
And this is a fantastic touch from Garrett. Look at the side touch to Justin. Garrett G.
It was going to be tough for them. Here's Justin again to follow up for Turbo Pulsa. Justin gets in the way, and Turbo Pulsa gets the credit.
Turbo being the player to crash the net. That third man as Justin can force the defense, force a goalkeeper to jump, and then flip into JNAB.
And here's Chicago, maybe a chance off the post and in for Rizzo. And as soon as he say it, G2 takes care of business.
Chicago, look at the placement. I thought this was actually might be a goal, and so did Justin. You can see Justin assumed that it was going to maybe bounce off the post.
As it comes out to JNaps off the crossbar, looking for one more. Chicago back post, and it goes in past everyone from NRG. A tie game.
The one instance where I'd say hitting a slower shot is actually the best possible outcome. All the way in the corner, he just destroys Gary G on that 50. Gets a clear out of it, and now he has space to set up JNaps off the crossbar. Now Rizzo the finish, it's not there yet. Gary G, now they've got the counterattack. That's what NRG need, because at G2, they're pushing up too much, and then finally, they do get the finishing shot. It's Chicago to find the bottom right corner.
And that's what it takes for G2. They finally find the gap. Plenty of chances to put this series away. Maybe Rizzo's now going to get a second touch, and he does off the miss clear from NRG.
Rizzo, you can tell he positioned himself that Justin was going to get this hit because he went above the ball, expecting to get a dunk here.
For help, down to Garrett, shots high, Turbo Pulsa, can he put it away? Down, up and over Chicago. It does go through, and NRG tie it up.
And a safer hit from Turbo. You love to see Justin finding Garrett in the midfield, and this is almost a recap.
Especially what's on the line
speed.
here. Garrett, second touch. It's bouncing on the goal line. Can he put it away? And Justin comes through, finally for NRG, a 3-2 lead.
Garrett G off the top. I thought it was Justin with the way I saw him moving his car, but it was Garrett G in fact.
Rizzo,
That's
shot
it.
on target, and this one floating across the net, and NRG just couldn't stay with it. Rizzo saw it all the way.
And Rizzo stopped the moon pinch as that ball just went flying off the backboard. A frustrating hit for NRG.
And 10 seconds left. It's looking all
that's
G2. That
it.
might be it. Chicago puts it away. 3-goal lead with 8 seconds left, and G2 are going to take them down in 7 games.
In their matchup in league play, NRG and G2, it was actually NRG who slept away with the series, who got that Game 5 performance, was 7. They've looked really great all series long besides the first 2 games. They picked it up, and now they're here to take themselves into finals.
What a series here between these two teams, G2 and NRG. What can you say? A humongous win for G2 after a very slow start.
Typical. We're underway here in game 1, and Alushin will kick it in to start it off. 14 seconds in.
Arsenal trying to do the right thing, dish the ball back for AXB, but he kind of limps it back toward his own half. Doesn't really get the power on it. And
Viable goalie in a few of their last games. Here's a nice flip from Arsenal. High-powered indeed. Spacestation tied up.
Arsenal steals the boost and shows Atomic you're not the only one who can make people look silly on defense. A little fake to buy the extra real estate across the box.
Ooh, good touch from Atomic. Back to Alushin. The connection, and it's solid. That's a ghost lead.
How about Illusion to just have faith in this ball getting there? I mean, he just kind of waits around to the top of the block, says, hey, maybe it gets through, voila.
I was just saying, Spacestation struggling to find any kind of space against Ghost. But that's a good double, a triple, it's in! No, it's off the post! And it's stays off the line, no goal for Spacestation!
But now maybe Spacestation with a great push, ripped into the left side, AXB. How about that shot, getting all the way around it?
His first goal of the set, Sipical gets a great touch out to him. Somehow shovels the ball out and back away. Ghost back on defense. Uh-oh, they got caught out. Atomic got caught, and AXB punishes. That's 2 for him and a game win for Spacestation.
Yeah, Atomic just rotates forward, and I think Illusion wasn't sure.
Atomic, he ended up double jumping there, and Illusion dunks through to the corner. Ghost's first goal.
Number 100 for Illusion. Arsenal with a weak clear, and Illusion play a little pinball to knock that one through. The interesting thing about that is I was wondering why he was twisting, but that doesn't matter. Sipical, real nice job, just comes through. Did they pinch this? Let's take a closer look. Definitely slow playing it to get under missed, and no, they did not.
It kind of looked like it.
Forcing Ghost into some suboptimal spots where they don't have many options to trap it, but how about they find a seam? And how about this one?
How about it? This is a great pass first to Mist. So Illusion sets up the whole play to begin with, and then Mist gives it right back to him on the give and go.
It's the right idea to try and trap that ball and bring it down, because as you alluded to at the start of this game, they're not done yet. Arsenal trying to knock it down. Sipical somehow gets a touch there, and Arsenal with the bump. How did Spacestation turn this into a goal?
Oh, Arsenal gets this touch, gets out of the way, bumps the only player that possibly could have made a save on that. Perfect defensive rotation to keep the ball out of their net. They do so with Atomic. Atomic's actually got the net, and he has a goal. Goals are in.
And go sneak out. Sipical, clean loss. Atomic just dunked him. And AXB not respecting the speed of Atomic.
Next is Arsenal, who gets the goal.
Oh my gosh.
It was the change-up shot achieves. It totally threw off Mist on the back wall. Or Illusion,
and Illusion. Illusion's just waiting for it and go, oh dear. He was expecting the top right shot.
Clean win from Arsenal. Goes for the bump.
Beautiful.
And he's got net. And it's a goal for Spacestation.
Arsenal, you mastermind. This is such a great touch. And no, I'm not going to cut that ball in. I'm just going to force you to hit the brakes. AXB, shoot it left side. No problem.
He'll pick up one himself. Challenge straight to Arsenal. The shot denied. Oh, the dunk almost secured Spacestation a victory. Ghosts on life support right now. Atomic.
Oh, it's a headlock. It's a 2v2 in overtime. There's a headlock in the Ghost corner. You are kidding.
With everything on the line, and it's almost an own goal. It was for Atomic. That Ghost stay alive off the 2v2.
Spacestation. You know, respect it. AXB makes the mistouch. Atomic, if anyone's going to beat anyone to the ball, it's going to be him. And it affords Ghost more up. Oh.
That miss.
Well, it was going to afford them more opportunities. Atomic's definitely in position. AXB's got him clean beat, though, and he knows it. And Atomic,
North America, and boy, oh boy, I cannot wait for that series. It's gonna be a banger. What a series from Sipical, Arsenal, and AXB, and a great run from the boys over at Ghost, but it ends in the semifinals.
a fantastic season for Ghost overall. I mean, you run middle of the pack and then you turn, you know, Super Saiyan here in the playoffs and just rampage through those first two matches. But Spacestation Gaming, the aggression caught up to him.
Off the backboard, can't get his second touch. Looks for the setup to AXB! And Spacestation will open up the scoring.
And a lovely play, typical, that little pass into the middle. AXB had to get the ball around JNAP.
The right thing, takes his time rather than just lashing away at the ball. Here's JNAP to tie us up. Bounces out to Chicago, one each.
Well done from Chicago to get that cleanup. He gets the pass out to JNAP's, and it caused everyone to jump for that, bouncing off the post.
XB didn't pick up his own boost either. He's been eliminated, and Chicago will finish off game one. He's got himself a brace.
And he got caught out, and then he decided to let that bounce off the corner. We see two demos come out.
Hitting most of the times that they're not. JNAP's with the flip reset, and it's gonna be good enough. G2 have the lead.
The knapsack is back. Chicago Rizzo hop in with plays like this. You can tell there's a lot of space. JNABs was quite the nice gift. I feel like G2 had to work a little bit, and JNABs doesn't stop working, making amends for that own goal with this one.
Great setup from him. AXB takes too long to get to the challenge. Everybody currently back right now for Spacestation, but none of them can do a thing. Rizzo's got his second, and Spacestation Gaming look like they don't know how to deal with this.
And a gorgeous play from Rizzo, and have that save gone poorly, and the ball bounced out to a vulnerable spot. And again, JNAB's getting in the way. It's like he has a sixth sense of where that ball's going to end up.
He's going to go straight on the other side of the field.
Wow.
Is that in?
Wow.
G2 are not going to score many easier than that.
JNAB's popped that one off his own crossbar as well. He almost scored on them again, and then he scores on a full field shot. On the way back, JNABs has to turn it. Rizzo's there, puts it in. Rizzo is playing lights out Rocket League.
Is that enough to secure the regional championships? Rizzo has been outstanding to get them forward. Arsenal for the double tap, and he's blocked again. Every time we see Spacestation get anything go their way, there's a blue wall immediately stopping them.
And AXB gets bumped by his own teammate. Arsenal hits him out of the way. And that has to be absolutely devastating.
Few seconds down. It's the ultimate redemption story for G2 Esports. They were in the promotion tournament. They've now won the playoffs. Your regional champions, G2 Esports.
Our player of the day is going to be likely from that team. Of course it is. It was Rizzo. You mentioned that touch. It was beautiful. I think both you and I, we were hanging out in the green room and we're like, that was a phenomenal play. Rizzo stepped up today. This is exactly what we wanted to see. The man brought his team together, and it was hard, especially when you have someone like JNABs on your team as well.
My fear gets the best of me. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead.